All right. Welcome to another episode of Interesting True Crime Media. I'm your host, Ball. And today, let me gather myself before I tell you guys the title of this. We will be covering a Tennessee man who hid in his ex-girlfriend closet while her new boyfriend and a 5-year-old son was asleep and decided to pop out on them with a rifle. I'm not laughing at nobody's pain, but it's usually some say three. I say it's only one side to the truth. Um, Before I get into this story, please hit that like button, uh, subscribe to this channel, and share the video so we can keep everybody aware of all the madness that's going on out here in this world. All right, now that I got the formalities out the way, y'all already know it's time to go to work. Man hides in ex-girlfriend's closet with AR style rifle and pops out while she is asleep with new boyfriend and 5-year-old, cops say. A Tennessee man allegedly sneaked into his ex-girlfriend's townhouse with an AR style rifle, hid in a closet, and then popped out while she was asleep in the room with her current boyfriend and 5-year-old, with the other two kids sleeping in the neighboring bedroom to threaten the couple at gunpoint. Calvin Winfield, 26 of Memphis, is facing a litany of charges for the October 25th home invasion, including aggravated assault, domestic violence, after being arrested Monday in Shelby County, according to court records. Winfield's arrest affidavit, which was viewed by Law and Crime, outlines how he allegedly lurked inside his ex-closet and residence at the Emerald Square townhomes in Memphis Hickory Hill neighborhood while 6 people were at the home, 3 children and 3 adults. Winfield's ex-girlfriend and new boyfriend were in an upstairs room and were awakened to the sound of Winfield, who is the father of the woman's children, emerging from the bedroom closet. According to the affidavit, he was allegedly armed with a black AR style rifle that was loaded and discharged multiple times during a fight with the ex new man. Winfield pointed a gun at the couple. He made threats to kill them while ordering them not to move. The affidavit says the new boyfriend attempted to leave when Winfield stopped them at the door. The new boyfriend tried to disarm Winfield, and the two of them began struggling over a gun. The ex-girlfriend screamed for the other adults in the home who were downstairs to come help, according to the police. The new boyfriend managed to knock Winfield's weapon out of his hand and onto the floor. Winfield grabbed the gun and ran out of the home, the affidavit says. Police say Winfield was hit in his arm with a bullet during the mayhem and went to a local hospital to be treated, where officers found him. Another round struck a neighboring townhouse and bedroom occupied by a 10-month-old baby, a 6-year-old, and two 17-year-olds, according to cops. That's crazy. The ex-girlfriend positively identified Corbin Winfield as the person responsible for entering her home without permission and hiding in her bedroom closet before pointing a black gun at her and her guests, the affidavit alleges. Winfield, who has a history of arrest for domestic violence, is charged with aggravated domestic violence, aggravated child abuse or neglect, reckless endangerment, and employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, in addition to aggravated assault and aggravated and domestic assault. Authorities held Winfield this week on a $400,000 bond, and he was due in court Wednesday. He has a preliminary hearing was scheduled for November the 12th. My God. Now, you know, domestic violence is always a touchy subject. Okay, should no person put their hands on any woman, or nor should any woman put her hands on any man. But like this level of craziness, this wasn't determined overnight. This was not determined overnight. Like and that's what's so scary. Like, especially like if you out here in the dating field, you know, I really think people need to inform whoever their new significant other, you know what I'm saying, is about the past one. You know what I'm saying? Because, that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, like, and I'm big on, like, when I'm married now, but like when I was in the dating field, I'm big on, like, hey, look, I don't care about it, but I just need to know who, what I'm saying, who was who. You know what I'm saying? It was to the point that where I had to park my car. If I was going to go visit somebody, I would park my car in a direction to where it was easy access. You couldn't block me in, and I can get out of there faster. So I actually I feel for the brother. I feel for the brother because that's insane. And I feel for him, but at the same time, like, bro, you just be glad you got shot, bro. Just be glad, like, you didn't, it didn't come out worse than that. Because and here's the thing with people, like, and I can apply this to myself. Like, I had to learn how to get over the no. Like, once you in life and you learn how to deal with rejection and get over rejection, man, your life will be better. Like, and there is no excuse to be hiding, what I'm saying, in an ex closet, what I'm saying, because now she done moved on. So and all parties involved, I'm glad that nobody lost their life, because when you fire off a gun, a bullet ain't got no name. So thank God for that. But you know, I pray for the brother, because domestic violence is a real thing. It's a real thing. But going to the extent, and then the crazy part about this story, right, is just the fact that they're giving him a bond. Like, so, listen, Memphis jail has to be overcrowded. Like, it has to be. So if you giving somebody like this a bond, who's known, what I'm saying, who charged, like, he hidden, you think, I pray everything works out. But this is another episode of Instant True Crime Media. And like I always say, the only time crime pays is on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So please feel free. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this particular story. All right, man. To the next time.